psychic reading on Blake Lively. If you guys don't know, we are Trinity Oracles. We are 3 real psychic sisters. Jasmine is not here today. We do personal readings, animal readings. We do all sorts of fun things. We also have a Patreon. We have a lot of juicy stuff on there. What did we just do it on? We did it on the Black Eyed Kids. Was it
Black Eyed Kids?
That wasn't on Patreon. That was on YouTube.
No.
That was on YouTube. But
check out our Patreon. We have a lot of great topics that we can't talk about on YouTube.
We did the dog man. That's what we did.
Yes. That's
what we did. But anyway, check out our Patreon. Also check out our metaphysical shop. We sell candles, sage, stones, all the other fun stuff. So check it out. So let's get started.
Go ahead and like this video and subscribe, and let's get into it. All right. So Blake Lively, there's an interview of her being mean and disrespectful to a interviewer. And other people that came on said the same thing, that she's not a nice person. So people want to know, why is Blake Lively, why is she acting like this?
Okay, card just flew out.
Spirit guide said Blake Lively has always had this like mean tendencies. This is what her spirit guide said. But they said her family like thought, oh, that's just how Blake is. She's sassy. She's a little bit sweet. We know, whatever. That's just her personality.
Okay. This is what I'm getting, that Blake likes to treat people who are up higher. I guess like people who are in her, what do you call it?
Get her somewhere.
Yeah, like people who can get her somewhere. Like people who are on her level or above her who can get her from A to B. She'll be respectful of them. But people who are below her, who are just everyday people, she's disrespectful. And they're saying that she's very egotistical. They're like, she's very like, what do you call it? Like a hierarchy? What's that word?
Yeah.
Like I'm the queen, you guys are the peasants. Like that's like her energy. And they said she really doesn't care how she treats people. As long as she's getting from A to B and she's getting awards and all this attention, she genuinely doesn't care. They said she's just very egotistical, and they said unfortunately her perception is, if I treat people like this, I'm giving them boundaries. But she like doesn't realize that she's being mean. She knows that she's being mean, but then she doesn't care that she's being mean, because she's like, hey,
I'm in this
whatever. Like I'm bigger than you. You're just a makeup artist. Like no one ain't gonna ever know your name. That's how she is. But they said she's just like that. She just doesn't care.
Yeah. All right. Will this interview coming out and people saying that Blake Lively is mean, will this be the end of her career?
Okay. The card show. No.
Yeah, I gotta know. This isn't the end for her. I got the same thing. This isn't the end for her career. I got the solar plexus card, and I got the third eye chakra card. They said Blake Lively knows how to get what she wants. So she's like, please, other people, I'm not the only one that's mean. Other people are mean too.
But she is, the cards show, she's a very spoiled brat though.
Yes.
That's what the cards keep showing. Like she has like this childlike energy. I get whatever I want. I can treat whoever I want. And I don't care. I don't know if she grew up in an affluent family or her family had money or something.
They did. Her parents actually had, I think they were in an acting school, so they have all these connections. Her sister's in Teen Witch. I don't know if anybody's ever seen them, but that's her sister, Louise. Yeah. So she's been around that her whole life.
They said she's just like a stereotypical spoiled rich kid who got whatever she wanted, and she doesn't, like, she's never, like,
she hasn't grown up.
She never had to work hard for anything. She didn't have to struggle. So she's just like, they said she's just a stereotypical spoiled brat, and people are seeing who she really is now. And they said like this year is all about revealing truth and stuff. And they said this is supposed to come out about how she really was. They said this is like perfect timing for her. But they are showing that her husband actually is going to check her behavior and being like, hey, when you do interviews to get people to like you, get the public to like you, you need to straighten up. You need to stop acting like that in interviews.
That's interesting.
They say she is going to slip though. Like she'll be like acting like nice and stuff. And then they say she is going to slip and be saying like slick stuff to people. Her husband's like, man, like, you make me look bad.
Speaking of her husband, people want to know, will this cause the end of her relationship? Will he be like, look, I don't want to be associated with this, my wife being mean to people. It makes, like you said, it makes me look bad. So will this cause...
I'm gonna know.
I gotta know. He is nervous though. He's like, I'm like the funny one in his perception. I'm the funny guy. People like me. That's the Deadpool guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, him. Yeah. People like me. I'm lighthearted, whatever, how he perceives himself. He's like, oh my God, people think my wife is mean.
Even though the cards are showing she is mean. But they're like, why would you're like a funny guy, why would you marry such a mean girl, allegedly?
Yeah, I keep getting like, he's like, oh, she's just like being sarcastic.
Yes.
It's sarcasm. That's how he perceives it, but it's really her being disrespectful to people.
Because they're like, he has a sarcastic. Like, have you seen his movie? Like, he has a very sarcastic.
I've never watched his.
He was in some movie. Like, I don't think he's funny at all. He's just sarcastic. Like, I don't think he's funny, but he has a sense of humor, and they get each other. Like, when she says rude stuff, like, he thinks it's funny. And other people are like, that's not funny. That's actually rude. Like, it's like passive aggressive talking. Like, he thinks it's funny, but it's not going to end their relationship. He just is nervous about how the public's going to perceive him and his wife for the future.
Like, you're married to her?
Yeah, and they even say like monetary wise, he's like, man, you know, people get personal with celebrities. People are like, oh my god, I'm not going to see him because he's married to Blake Lively. Like, she's freaking rude. So he's worried about that.
Yeah.
Dollar bill.
Yes. Next question. What is next for Blake Lively? We did say this wasn't the end of her career. That's what Spirit Guide says. So what is next for her?
I will say this. Other people are going to start talking about Blake Lively. Like, it's not going to be like all at once like a bullying session, but other people, maybe even from the set, I think she did some type of movie, and that's when this interview came out. I think it's an old interview, but they said other people are going to start talking about her, and there's going to be way more clips of her just being rude. She's going to contain it in movies because they said she's very egotistical and big head, so she doesn't think it's going to affect her career at all. They said on a personal level, people are not going to want to see her movies. People like, you're freaking rude, we're not going to support your mean girl.
Yeah, she'll get roles, but they won't. Spirit keeps saying the movies won't be as popular as she'd hoped because people don't like her personality and how she treats people. She's still going to get roles, she's still going to do whatever she does, but people are like, man, you're mean, please. I'm not going to go see that movie you're in.
Yeah, they keep saying they keep bringing up digging up the past. So in the show Gossip Girl, was she a bully?
She was getting bullied on Gossip Girl.
Okay, because they keep bringing up something like Gossip Girl. Like, maybe even someone from Gossip Girl might say, like, oh, she was bullied. Or maybe an extra was like, hey, she was mean. Like, she played the bully, but she was really the bully in real life to us.
So she was getting bullied, but she was bullying everybody else.
Yeah.
Spirit said for Blake Lively, what's coming up next, like I said, more movie roles, but their movies aren't going to do well because people don't like her. Because of what has been revealed. But they said Blake Lively, she's just going to keep it moving. She's like, oh well.
Exactly.
I got my movie role. Oh well.
I do see her.
Let me not do as much interviews. Because people are going to take what I say and act like I'm being, and say that I'm being mean. So they said she's really going to teeter-totter.
Even though she is being
rude. Even though she is being rude. She doesn't perceive it that way. But if she does an interview with like a magazine or like on the red carpet, she might like, you know, keep it sweet and short.
She'll do some good acting.
Yeah, good acting.
She's an actress, you know.
Yes.
But they are showing like she possibly might do a film or a collaboration with Beyonce or Salma Hayek. So there's something going on with those three in the future, but then it's like Spirit showing the future it might change because people like, do you really want to associate working with Blake Lively? It's gonna like ruin your money, your future money potential, because you know she's gonna make you look bad, or people gonna be like, why are you working with her?
You see her name in the little credits and like, oh no, Blake Lively.
Exactly.
Let's see what else.
But there's gonna be other people coming out about her. They keep bringing up like maybe like a nanny or something like that who might be like she's rude. They said someone else gonna come out who works with them or used to work with them who's gonna talk about her behavior and the way she talks to people. You guys didn't see that interview?
I saw parts of it. The lady did an interview recently, got like 5 million views about the interview that she did, and she said people have told her to take the video down, and people have called her saying that Blake Lively was rude to them in the past.
Yeah, it's just gonna continue, but her career's not hurting. She doesn't care. She's married to a guy with a lot of money. She comes from a family with a lot of money. So they said like she really genuinely doesn't care. She's just worried about how box office is going to people who go to see her movies are going to react. That's really all she cares about. But she's going to continue making movies.
Yeah.
And keep pushing.
They said somebody's going to come and defend her though. Like, why can't a woman speak her mind? Like another fellow actress. Why can't, even though
speaking your mind being a bully is
they see it that way.
She was rude.
Yeah,
like,
she was. But they said somebody's gonna come and defend her. But they said the Spirit said this person also has a mouth like that.
Well, they're delusional.
Yeah. So
because being a bully and being
being
passive aggressive, that's slick stuff.
Yes, but thank you guys for watching the video. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Once again, we are Trinity Oracles.
Book your own personal reading. Yes.
And until the next time. Bye.